Hey people, happy new year. Welcome to 2023. Has been such an awesome journey sharing with you the deep truths and the principles that will enable you become everything you were created to be, do, and have. We started in 2022, and I really hope you've enjoyed all the contents that we've shared so far. Right. So welcome to 2023. I believe this year is going to be awesome. I believe you're going to experience lots of great things in your life, whether it's personally, emotionally, business wise, whatever it is. I believe that this is going to be your best year yet. And, to kick things off, we're still going to have our regularly scheduled, uploads, but, in between, I'm going to be doing more of this personal thingies. It's just me and you, no cameras or no lighting. It's just raw and straight to the point, right? But I think that these ad hoc videos will also help you to learn a thing or two, right? So I really wanted to talk to you about. I want to share with you how I think your year should play out, right? Because it's one thing to desire a thing. It's one thing to for most of us, we probably started the year praying and anticipating and expecting lots of great things, which is awesome, right? But it's one thing to desire all of that, to pray or to believe that you're going to have something great, and it's quite another thing for it to be manifested, and where I think a lot of people sort of like miss out on that is the gap between desiring something or believing something or expecting something and having the actual results um, comprises a lot of things that we don't tend to do, right? And I think that this year, you know, um, more than at any other time, we need to be a lot more deliberate about those things that comprise the gap that I just talked about, the gap between desiring a thing and having the result play out, right? But before we get into that, I quickly want to share with you the gift of you, right? Now, why the gift of you? It's because for most or for some of us or a great deal of us, I think we tend to undervalue ourselves, right? It's very easy to get lost in the crowd. And we're talking about a really large crowd, 8 billion people on the face of the earth. This was a verified number, or the verified number of the world's population last year, late last year. We're now 8 billion people. And if you just consider yourself to be one out of 8 billion people, the percentage, it's totally low. So having to think of yourself as one out of so many people, what sort of impact or what sort of influence do you think you can have? But that's where we tend to miss it, because each human life is valuable, right? And each person came with a gift. When you begin to think that way, that is when you start to get results, right? The Becoming TV series is all about helping you to manifest yourself, self manifestation. That's really what it's all about. And that starts with understanding that your life has value, right? You may not have manifested it, but each human life has value. Each human life has a gift, a packaged gift that is supposed to be served to the world. That is what gives us value. So the first thing to realize in your journey to manifestation is that you have a gift. You may not have discovered it, right? You may not have served it. You may not have developed it. You may not have manifested it, but you do have a gift. That is the first thing to realize. And flowing from that, when you understand that, really the essence of your life is to manifest this gift. The process of manifestation is a long process. You have to identify the gift, you have to develop the gift, you have to water it, you have to make it grow, you have to make it bear fruit before you can serve it. But the beginning of that process is, first of all, realization. When you realize that I have a gift of value and this gift is meant to give value to people, then you begin to look at yourself in a whole different light. And I hope that as you stay with me for the duration of this series, we're going to understand just how we can be valuable people. So see you soon. Peace.